August 17th, a date that has seen some truly historic shit. In 1945, Indonesia declared its independence. In 1969, Hurricane Camille slammed into the Gulf Coast, while across the country, 500,000 people were wrapping up Woodstock. In 1978, three brave men successfully crossed the Atlantic in a dadgum balloon. So clearly, August 17th has always been a day for making some history. And that brings us to today. Because rather than declaring independence, surviving a Category 5 hurricane, or crossing the ocean in a floating bag, you joined us here at Qualified Nonsense. We're here to answer your questions, possibly solve your problems, discuss your inner thoughts, and provide you with the kind of advice that history will inevitably forget. Much like most of what we're about to say. Because if history has taught us anything, August 17th is a perfectly good day to do some monumental shit. And we've got the microphones. So join us. I'm Matt.
I'm Jake.
I'm Brandon.
And this is Qualified Nonsense.
I was just
Good day,
Googling
lads.
Who Indonesia declared their independence from, and it
France.
was the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Your mom.
Your mother.
Anyway,
France. I was thinking France, but if the Netherlands, I guess France had a number of the sort of
Like
other
Vietnam
Southern
and-
Asian, Vietnam.
like
Anyway.
Cambodia or all.
But good on them.
Yeah.
You say good on them? Oh no, good
Good
on
on
the
'em.
independence. I thought you meant good
Yeah.
on France.
Oh, no,
good
no.
on you, Netherlands, for having it as long as you did.
Way to stand up for yourselves. We're proud of you. Give
All
yourself
right.
a pat on the back.
So, the elephant in the room is your glasses, Matt. Are you just wearing them for fun, or?
I just got him in the mail.
Oh,
From Tic Tac.
from
It
Tic-Tac.
was a night where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna get these glasses. And
What are
sure
they?
enough, huh?
Well, like what? What
'Cause I
inspired
thought
you to
they
get
were-
them?
They
'Cause
were
they
cool.
look fucking
and I just
cool,
watched
but-
The Big Lebowski, and I was
Oh,
like, man,
okay.
that like kind of reminded me of Walter's glasses. And it happens every single time. I was like, I'm gonna get those, and they make my head look even smaller than it already is. So I look like I stole my dad's glasses, and I'm wearing them.
They do kind of look like a Snapchat filter, sort of.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah. No, they do look cool.
They make everything brighter. I'm ready to go
It's got some.
do my competitive shooting.
It's got some Terry Richardson vibes, which I know he's a dirtbag, but also he's a cool guy. He's mostly a dirtbag, but he has like a. Do you guys know who that is? He's like a.
Terry Richardson.
You'd recognize him probably. He's a photographer. He's like a celebrity photographer.
Oh yeah, isn't he kind of like a sex pest sort of guy?
Yeah. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But
Thanks.
no, but like in a good way. Yeah. He
Should have worn
came
these on
into-
the After Dark.
he came into
Or
the,
like kind of like Hunter S. Thompson type glasses.
sure.
I'll
Hunter S.
take
Thompson.
that.
Let's do that one.
But
Hunter S.
yeah,
Thompson,
they are
renowned,
rose tinted.
the renowned like drugged out.
Yeah, he also had some demons in his closet. I
Yeah,
think.
he had some demons.
Yeah.
So-
You know what?
I
We've
think
all
he
got a
was
few demons.
Angel. Yeah.
Listeners,
Well, that'll help us
write in.
answer some questions.
Yeah, write in. Tell us your demons.
But yeah, Matt is literally seeing the world through rose tinted glasses right now. So
Oh, I think they look good, Matt.
I want to wear them just out of spite.
Nice, get it. Out of spite
Are you gonna-
for who? I just said it and they're like, nice. You know what? Fuck
Wear 'em
you
to
guys.
bed.
I'm wearing to bed. You're welcome, my lady.
you should put them over your regular glasses so you can actually see.
Be that guy. Yeah.
All right. Well, The format of our show is pretty simple. We grab some questions from Reddit and answer them. Could be advice, silly questions, serious questions. Either way, we're severely underqualified to answer them, and what we say is most likely nonsense. But before we do that, if you'd like to watch us on YouTube, find us at youtube.com/@qualifiednonsense, and don't forget to support us on Patreon at patreon.com/qualifiednonsense. Feel free to drop us a line at qualifiednonsense@gmail.com or connect with us on our socials or find us over on our Discord server. If you or someone you know would make a great guest on a future episode of Qualified Nonsense, please let us know. Now let's get to Reddit's most pressing queries. The top question here is from the Too Afraid to Ask subreddit. Username I will remain kind. They ask, am I a dickhead if I break the pay it forward chain? If the person in front of me pays for my drink, do I have to pay for the person behind me? Am I the dickhead if I don't?
That's a tough one because you kind of put somebody in a difficult position of being like, oh, damn it. Like, I don't know what they had behind me. I literally might have only had enough money to buy my own.
Also,
and
what's
then
that?
the people behind you are like $50 worth of
Yeah, they're
stuff
like
that
ordering
a
for the
family's
whole
gonna-
office or something.
Yeah, what's that? I didn't watch the show, but that
I think you should leave.
I think you should leave. That's what I'm
55
gonna go.
cheeseburger, 55 fries.
No, stop! I'm doing something. I'm trying to do something. Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, like, I think it's great if you want to do that, but I don't think you should feel obligated to just because someone else paid for your beverage. I'm sure there are times that you will feel flush with cash and you'll be like, hey, you know what? Get the person behind me's drink or whatever it is. Like, you know, I guess you can't really do that. You have to get the persons in front of you. How does that work?
No, it's the people behind
It
you.
would be the person behind you.
Yeah, because
Right,
it's
but
supposed
how
to
do
be
you
in
do
a drive-thru
that?
lane.
Right, but like, how does that work?
You roll up to the window and you say, can you merge our orders? I want to pay. You know what you could do is you could say,
Oh, so
merge
they've
our
already.
orders. I want to pay for the people's behind us, and then you get their food too, and then they get somebody else's, and then you just throw off the whole. Everybody's getting the wrong order, but
right,
it's all
so-
paid for.
Yeah, exactly. Well, but that's my point. It only kind of works in a very linear drive-through situation. There's no like at a bar, it's potentially non-linear. So you're like, what other situation does it work in?
You could do it at a bar. You could just say, "Here's $100." Like,
Or,
give
yeah, like,
everybody
pay for someone
one
Pick up
drink.
this person's tab, or like,
Sure.
or you could do it at a restaurant. Say, hey, I'd like to pay for the table over there, or whatever.
No, absolutely. And in that regard, like, I think people should feel, you know, and then, so I see. So you're saying, like, if someone's like, hey, pay for that table, do you then go, thank you, and then leave a tip and leave? Or is the question like, oh, well, then I guess I'm going to pay for that table over there? And if that's the case, like, if that's the expectation, like, go kick rocks. Like,
If it's
you know.
paying for an entire table, I think I'd probably just leave a bigger tip for the server.
Yeah, same. I'd do that. I wouldn't go.
Because
pay
I
for
think the
another
pay it
table.
forward thing is predominantly seen in like coffee lines and stuff. Just be like, oh, it's just a drink. But like, rarely would you see, hey, that table of 6 over there, that family, I want to pick up their tab. I'd be like, screw that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially here, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Rather than like go up and being like, hey, I want to put $50 down, see how far that goes for the next however many people that order drinks, just put it towards that.
Yeah, it's like for a whole bar, you're like, the next round's on me, and then you're like, wait a second, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind.
Damn. I meant only the people sitting at the bar.
Yeah, so only in this half of the restaurant.
Yeah, would it be uncouth to be like, hey, can you tell me how much the person behind me ordered? And if it's not that much, I'll
That's
pay for
tacky.
theirs.
That's tacky. That's so embarrassing.
I think it's fine to have a price point in your head. Be like, hey, I don't want to break the bank, but I want to help out. I got $10. Can I put $10 towards there? If they're like,
But
it's
yeah,
$5,
so
you'd
that's
be
the
like,
thing,
sweet, I'll
like-
give them 5.
It's also presumptuous of the people behind you, like you said, Matt. Like, I would take it more. I would take it less literally and more the gesture, and then perhaps you can then show that same sort of sentiment or kindness later. Not necessarily like in the moment or in that line, but
Have you guys ever done it or had it happen to you?
not in that way, but I've done things like that for people, like either tip big for, like, if I see someone, I feel like I've tipped a larger amount when I've either been with people or seen a table next to them be like incredibly rude or something like that. I feel like that's happened to me. But I don't know. Yeah.
I've never done like the pay it forward thing. I've bought meals for like people who are in a restaurant who are like hanging out there, who are like obviously homeless, or
Mhm.
just sitting there or whatever. But like I've never done it like just for a random stranger. It's usually been targeted.
Yeah. What about you, Matt? Does it happen to you?
I've done it a couple of times during like holiday season.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
go
sure.
through because I rarely go through coffee spots. But then it's like, oh, the peppermint mochas are out. I'll go get one and be like, you know what? I'll pick up theirs behind me. But it is a weird, like, Brandon, it seems like it would be in a situation that would make you uncomfortable. Like, what do I do? Oh God, can I just, thanks, bye.
Honestly, that would be my first instinct is to
Just take it and drive off.
it would be like, oh really? That's nice. Okay, cool, bye.
Well, that would be the thing, and it wouldn't
I
be
think
till
that's
later that
perfectly
I'd be
acceptable.
like, "Oh shit, I should have bought the person behind me," and then I'd like kick myself for the rest of the day.
Like, sorry,
also
I was going to
kinda wonder if
overdraft
it-
my account with this anyway, so thanks.
If it is like a chain thing, it's like, does that kind of put the onus on the person working the drive-through window to tell you, like, hey, the last 7 orders have paid for the order in front of them. Do you want to
Mm-hmm.
pick up their? I don't know.
It does fall on them, but I wouldn't say it until they got up to the window. Because then you get one bad apple who's like, I got $30 to spend,
But then I guess if they did point that out, then it does kind of make you feel like the villain for being like, well, I'm not doing that, so.
I know. Well, they could say the person before you paid for yours, but if they
I've
said,
noticed a lot
and
more.
then they're like, oh, and you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And they're like, well, and 7 people before that paid for theirs, so
yeah.
it's like, okay.
Well, I was going to use this coupon that expired today. That
Yeah, I know. Can I buy something
What about
else?
the
Can
the
you
like
apply
drives?
this coupon to their order?
Can you apply this coupon to there? That's good.
Cosmically, does that count toward something?
What do you guys do at the drive-throughs where they ask if you want to round up for like children's charity?
I mean, it depends on what it is.
Yeah, if it's like, oh, do you want to round up to the nearest dollar? I'll usually say sure, but if it's like, would you like to make a donation, just an open-ended
Yeah.
whatever, I usually just say no.
Yeah. I generally do that also.
Yeah, like there's a drive-through here that gives the roundup to the local high school. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But like, I normally say yes, but I went through last week and it was like $15.01, and they're like, "Do you want to round up to the nearest dollar?" And I was like, "No, I don't, because that's like 99 more cents that I don't want to spend." And I was like, "Fuck them kids."
Yeah.
Like, I see how busy this place is. They get enough money from everybody
Who
else.
am I,
And I normally
Scrooge-
do it.
Scrooge McDuck? I'm not made of
Well,
cash.
also with those things, I mean, like the business is, cutting the check for the charity or whatever, and then getting the tax write-off. So it's like, I'm not helping you cheat on your taxes.
Nice.
Nice try.
That's a
sucker.
really good approach. I'd like for you to scream that at like a coffee shop worker.
Some 16-year-old
But
working
get
a
it.
drive-thru.
Well, I mean, I feel like it is like major places, like, places that do have a lot of money, like,
Taco
major
Bell.
grocery store chains or Taco Bell or whatever. Yeah, like.
It's a financial, like, they're okay, we can all be we can
Yeah,
be honest
thank
here.
Christ we're
They're
keeping
all
their
a bunch of
liability
fucking
lower.
dirtbags. They're doing it for financial gains. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts.
What?
What?
All these years, I'm gonna go demand a check.
Yeah, you'll get that check too.
I bet you if there was some law that passed that said that like big businesses couldn't deduct donations made by customers directly to the business,
They'd stop doing it.
Yeah. You'd never be asked the question like, "Oh, do you want to help childhood education?" Whatever, like.
Sweet. Let's introduce a bill.
I imagine I'm past the statute of limitations on this. If not, come at me. But I worked for a company that was big into the green space, and as soon as Trump was elected, companies that had sort of green initiatives as a part of their like mission, their published mission, they immediately stopped utilizing and pulled back funding for that because it wasn't legally and financially incentivized. And
So they had the wrong heart from the beginning.
well, yeah, like
You
it's
slime
like
balls
these
and your green initiatives.
That's the thing. All these companies, they'll do like I think there's very few companies that will make the tough call to take a financial hit unless it's in some other way, like through marketing or through like tax loopholes. Nobody's looking to do that. And take the sort of proverbial high road.
So qualified nonsense. We're not paying it forward, and we're not
That's right.
rounding up to the nearest dollar. You're all a bunch of crooks.
Yeah, we're not a bunch of crooks. We don't make any money.
After I get done paying my scientists, I make zero. Zilch.
Yeah. The top answer here, this person says, "I always break the chain. Join me. I won't judge." This person says, "As a drive-through worker for many years, no, you're the hero. There's no point in paying for the person behind you if they pay for the person behind them. Someone was trying to do something nice, and it is ruined by these chains."
Oh, that's interesting. They're saying like the sense of obligation that came with it and the hassle that it was to sort of share that information was not worth it or lost. I don't know. What do you think that person's trying to say with it being like ruined?
You broke the chain by not paying it forward.
Oh, they're saying that if you broke the chain, you ruin it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I interpret it.
Yeah, they say, "As a drive-through worker for many years, no, you're the hero. There is no point in paying for the person behind you if they pay for the person behind them. Someone was trying to do something nice, and it is ruined by these chains."
Oh,
I think they mean
so,
like
perpetuating it. Just take it and leave.
I don't know what they mean by ruined, but
I mean,
maybe
also
it's just
you
a
make their
hassle
job harder.
for yeah.
It's
No,
like,
it
God,
is.
What's the
it
car
is a
behind
hassle,
you? And
right?
You see like those drive-thrus that have 2 lanes. It's like, oh God, which one was that? Was that one or that one that they want to pay for? Yeah, whatever.
That's actually a good point. Like they're punching in orders. All of those orders have like order numbers with them because it's all automated. It's not like they can just like drag and drop the charge to a new ticket. I'm sure they have to like rerun it or something like that.
Yeah, but what you can also do is you can pay for the one behind you and then go up to the next window to gather it and be like, oh, order number 28 behind me said that they didn't want theirs, but I just picked theirs up. So they're coming through afterwards. And then they'll stop at that window expecting their order and then have to get somebody else's.
So you're looking at decreasing karma like
Causing a
actively
little
decreasing.
causing chaos and just taking.
Well, there are
people's
a lot of well, not a lot of places, but like places that do get really busy, like Dutch Brothers or
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A,
and
you know, like they have the people out there with the iPads, and they like pay right there where you order. So there's not really a mechanism to
Yeah.
pay for the person behind you because they haven't ordered yet. But
Because they're busy
In-N-Out
having
hates paying it forward.
preteens preteens work the lines. Probably not preteens. They always look so small. I'm always like, should you be out here? Do you have an adult?
well, they
Have you seen
they give them like this like like yellow reflective vest that's meant for like a 500-pound like construction worker.
You're right.
Have you seen the Chick-fil-A workers that are in the drive line, and when it's raining, like they have this umbrella like outfit that they wear, and they're walking
No.
around. They look like little minions or something. Like me, 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 me. These like hands
because
just come
they
through.
are.
This person says at the end of the day, no one would know but you. You'd only find out that someone paid for your order when you pull up to the window, and nothing's stopping you from saying, "Oh, cool," and driving off with your stuff. The person behind you wouldn't even have a clue.
Oh, do you think there's people that pull off and like just wait just to see how long it goes? Or surely somebody pulls off is like, oh, they're not
You.
smiling. You must have stopped it. Damn.
And then the comment below this is 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, 55 pastas, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.
That's a good bit. What is that? What is that guy's name?
Tim
The,
Robinson.
Tim Robinson. He's
Well, should we,
his flavor of comedy is deeply uncomfortable.
It's interesting.
And I appreciate it at a distance. I don't watch it much.
This one person does say, it seems like every time I get into a pay it forward chain, the person behind me has an order that was more expensive than my own. Yeah,
Same.
no, I'm not picking up your $30 tab to buy all your kids Happy Meals because the guy ahead of me bought my $2 Diet Coke.
That's completely fair. Be like, nah, I wasn't getting it. I didn't come through this drive-through to get suckered into this shit tonight.
Yeah,
That's why I always
guess you
go
could,
in.
like, you could kind of scope the car behind you, and it's like full of a bunch of like rowdy teens or something. Say like, screw this, and
So you're at the like pay window, and then you get out and you walk back to the car, and you're like, "What are you guys ordering?"
There was one of the times that I did it, and that kind of happened. Is I got my coffee, and then there was a woman behind me, and I was like, "Yep, one coffee, whatever." And come to find out, she was like taking her office's order, like her team's order, because I was like, "Why is there 4 coffees on there?" I was like, "Damn, I already said I'd do it."
it's like a 15-person passenger bus thing.
But then you call your credit card after and be like, "I just got the one coffee and they double charged me."
They charge me for the
Just
person
call for
behind me.
chargebacks.
Can you imagine?
No, go get the camera footage. I was there. I got one thing.
They rang me up for the wrong
camera
order.
footage.
Yeah.
I've got receipts.
I mean, unless there's audio, that's exactly what it would look like. It looked like you paid for a thing, you went up to the next window, you got your one thing, but you paid for everybody else back there. So that's a way. Go fraud your bank, because then you could get it
Nice.
for free.
Nice.
And then you look like
then,
a hero to
and
strangers.
you're still generating karma on your behalf because you're defrauding a bank, which is fundamentally
Pretty much
the
Robin Hood at
baddies
that point.
anyway. You're pretty much Robin Hood.
All
They
right.
can afford it. Let's take a break. Let's go make some chargebacks.
Let's go rob some.
Come on.
Oh wait, no, yeah. Let's carry on a pay it forward.
All right, we'll be right back. And welcome back. Our next question comes to us from the Ask Men Over 30 subreddit, username Millennial and Lost. They ask, what's something our generation was taught to accept that you're glad younger generations are rejecting? This stems from an article I read that said that Gen Z was turning down promotions because they thought the extra stress wasn't worth the extra few dollars an hour. They're prioritizing a better work-life balance. Curious to see what you gentlemen think.
Good question. Home ownership. A lot of the younger generation wants to simply rent so they can be a little bit more mobile, nomadic.
Yeah. And hands off of the, like, not taking on the responsibility because, like,
Having kids.
My wife and I were just talking about this, how everything requires maintenance and, like, there's always something needing doing around the house to, like, make sure that it keeps standing. Like, that's dramatic, but, like, everything needs maintenance. Everything's trying to fall apart and rot and fall over. So
Yeah, it's also a generation that doesn't want to work, get their hands dirty. So that's why they want to rent as well. Bunch of softies.
Bunch of softies. I don't know. I mean, I think it does seem kind of it's just like choosing to put your energy elsewhere, which I think is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're put on this earth to work.
What?
No,
what? What we
say that out loud.
What we've, the society that we've set up, requires us to. So that's what we do. But
well, Elon Musk said by 2035, money's not going to be even a thing because we'll have so many autonomous things and robots and AI that work won't have to actually happen. That's how he feels. So then we'll just be on vacation all the time. That's great.
So 9 years from now, we won't have money?
That's what he was saying.
Well, I can see that happening, but not in that specific sense.
Well, also, like, that doesn't...
True.
I have a colleague that is very passionate about this Elon ideal. And for one, in 9 years, even if that does happen in that amount of time, the amount of collateral damage is going to be monumental. But then also, like, how is that going to even work? Like, it doesn't...
Then we'll all be it'll be communism. Everybody's all together. We're all the same.
Yeah, but there's still going to be oligarchs, just like in communism.
It'll just be robots.
In all common practices of communism.
I mean, it'll sort of be like a serfdom sort of thing, like where you do have your different lords, and then you just kind of toil for them, and they provide your housing and all of that. But
now you're
yeah. Let's get back to that. Those days were great.
Those days were great. But to the question,
perfect society. No comments.
Yeah, no notes. Carry on. Well, so, like, I know a phenomenon is, like, driving in general, especially speaking of Elon, autonomous cars or cars. Like, I've got a colleague who's got a Tesla that he uses. I think he said he logged like 35% of his driving was done autonomously. And which is, like, haunting, but also, like, I don't know, but, like, kids like to be on their phones. They don't like to be responsible for driving. So, like, I know that there was some statistic that was about the significant decrease in number of issued licenses for kids that were, like, it's like a decreasing number of people that are seeking out their driver's license. Because, like, when we turned 16, I feel like that everybody was chomping at the bit to get a license, and that's just not the case.
But I had to wait till I was 18 to, like, financially get a car and everything.
Well, sure, yeah.
It seems like it's the reverse feelings from back in the day. Like, everybody wanted theirs to have freedom to stretch their wings and go to the next town over. And now kids are like, I'll just make my dad drive me. I don't want to get my license.
Or parents
I'll make
are
my
like,
dad's car
I'd be happy to drive you. Which,
can a 16-year-old, like, could a kid get in a Tesla and have it drive somewhere?
If you
without
pay
their
the
license?
Oh no, no, you need to
I don't
be
think
a
under the
driver.
current law, yeah, I don't think you can sit behind the wheel of a moving vehicle.
Well, no, you don't have to. Is the thing? Don't you? You don't have to be in
for
the.
for Teslas, you need to be sitting and
Oh, gotcha.
like present. Like you can't be sleeping, you can't be on your phone.
I've seen the people that made those 3D printed faces that like sit in front of the camera,
Well,
so it looks like it, and
listen,
they just tune out.
Yeah, there's a hack for everything.
I don't know. I took an Uber ride recently where it was in a Tesla, and the guy had it in self-driving mode, and he was like looking at his phone the whole time, like playing with his hair, and
No way, dude.
What a lazy way to make money.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what's crazy too is that like that's $100 a month which is not nothing to have that feature turned on. Like it's a subscription based. I mean, this is the other thing. Elon Musk, what a piece of shit. Like that guy, he's like, oh yeah, it'll be all, but he's fucking raking it in. I'm not a fan. I know I'm going out on a wild.
It was
limb
pretty
there.
funny to
Not a
watch
fan.
him dance, though. There was just some like Tesla board whatever presentation, and he came out and he like took his jacket off and he was doing this whole like dad thing, and it was like nothing was to the beat. So while he may have the most money in the world and seem like he's got it all going on, he's a terrible dancer, and I hope he knows it, and I hope he gets made fun of for it.
Money can't buy you rhythm.
Can't buy
Money
you
can
rhythm,
buy
my
dance
guy.
lessons.
Wasn't he on Dancing with the Stars? Or no?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
Brandon,
oh no, it
surely
was
you know.
season. No, it was season 8,
I don't
episode
keep up.
episode 4.
Yeah, that's not one I keep up on.
Or some of the
But,
answers here.
I have heard that younger generations are also like kind of rejecting tech more and more, like wanting, dumb phones instead of smartphones, or like more analog technology, like like tube TVs and VCRs and CD players,
Polaroid cameras.
tape decks, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause they're finally realizing that retro is not just a hip thing; it's actually kind of cool.
yeah. I do wonder. I know I have. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure it has a name, but I have like pretend nostalgia. It's not pretend, but like I have nostalgia for music that was before my generation. So it's sort of like put upon, I guess. But it like takes me back to a time where I listened to music that was older than me. Anyway, but I wonder about that with the younger generation and having things like VCRs. Like that, I feel like that's a good example where they're like, the VCRs probably weren't readily available to most families in the later aughts because most people had DVD players and cable and whatever.
Well, if they're rejecting tech, maybe they'll stop making fucking EDM music. And speaking of music, they'll go back to playing instruments again. If they want everything all retro.
The folk scene in
All that
North
beep,
Carolina.
beep music can go away.
Can't even understand what they're saying. Pull up your pants.
Yeah, I guess in that same vein, have you guys noticed yourselves being like more and more old man ish? Like get out of my yard and
I've heard people
pull
that
up your pants.
go. I haven't seen it, but I know individuals, including my wife, that have been to the Odyssey, and it's very like it's so loud. Like everything has to be so loud. And while it is loud, I was just like, think about how that sounds coming out right
Wait,
now.
like the movie's loud or like the people
Yeah.
in the theater are loud? Oh, okay.
The movie's loud.
It's so loud.
I have seen a couple of articles that is clocking how trending smoking is. It's coming back.
Is it
Like
coming
the younger
back?
generation is picking it back up because
Analog.
they think it like
They're going
looks
back
cool.
to
Yeah, see?
analog.
like they're dropping the vapes and they're like, oh man, you just see people smoking in movies. Like if I had a cigarette right now, I'd look so cool.
You would look really, really cool.
But I've heard that like
Joker.
Have you seen any of that on your perusing of the internet, Brandon? That smoking's coming back?
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, people are picking up smoking, or like younger kids are picking up smoking.
Kind of makes me happy. I don't know why. It kind of makes me, I thought it was kind of cool.
I have the place that I work.
There's not much difference. Like they're doing those pouches that are like 10 milligrams, or they're drinking Celsiuses, which is like 300 milligrams of caffeine.
I see those pouches in urinals all the time. Those like
they're just nicotine,
or like just
Zins.
like nicotine Zins.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
I've done them a couple times, and every single time they make me just be like, make me all like, make you all sweaty and your heart races, and then you just want to throw up.
Dude.
I was like, this sounds great. Load me up
What
another.
kind of dreams would you have if you fell asleep with one in your mouth?
No, that'd be so bad. Your heart
I'm
racing.
surprised we haven't had any, like, it took long enough for people to be like, oh, coffee's great, but the delivery method, if I put it up my butt, I can get that quicker. Like the coffee analysts, like, are people putting Zins?
You want a snooze in the caboose?
I mean, kind
Good
of.
one.
Thank you. I'm particularly proud of that.
There's something I was gonna say, but I don't remember. Oh, about like feeling like an old man. Like I do kind of notice more and more now. If like a restaurant, like you see the old men like turn on their cell phone cameras to read the menu, and I'm not quite to that point, but I feel like I have been to like some restaurants recently where it's like you're like holding it against, like they have like the little candle on the table or whatever to try to read.
I do.
Excuse me, can you turn the lights up a little bit? It's just so hard to read.
That's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
like, dimly lit places, it's getting harder and harder to like read text.
Oh man.
I do also like I have contacts that I wear, and I think I have to get some readers for when I have those, because if I have like I have to like hold something like far away to like to be
Look
able
out,
to,
ladies. Readers are coming out.
yeah, like if something is at normal, like I'm holding my phone, like I can't read it with, like I have to like kind of.
There are a couple of things lately that I'm like, I don't know how it manifests for other people, and Brandon, maybe you can, well, both of you, but I always feel like it's not blurry in the way of it being unfocused, but it feels blurry, like I have something like on my eyelash or something. So I do this stupid thing where I'm like rubbing my eyes, like something's in my eye, and I can't read it. I'm like, oh no, I'm just old.
Oh, it's
so
just
I
my
like
eyeball.
I like rub my eye for a little bit and then look at it again. I'm like, nope, still nothing.
Top answer here. This person says loyalty to your employer. There's no reason anymore.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's been out for a long time, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, haven't they shown that people who jump jobs typically make more than people who stay around?
Yeah, they do.
This person says millennials, including myself, became enamored with huge tech companies like Google and Facebook. I think Gen Z has zero attachment and sees through all that corporate bullshit.
Probably. Yeah, but then what do they want? They just want to be influencers?
Cigarette.
That or analog. I mean, like, yeah, I see
Smoking next to their computer.
Yeah. I see a lot of people doing like homestead stuff. Granted, they're still Instagramming it, so like how homestead. That's the other thing. Like
They're still posting it with
have
Starlink, so.
Well, exactly. Like I don't know what to believe anymore. because
this
like
AI?
a lot of what we're getting, at least as far as like daily consumption, is like curated, algorithmically filtered stuff. And like I'm not going out and reading, articles about what did you find?
No, you finish your thought. I'll read it.
No. I mean, I was just thinking that like like even us trying to be analytical about it, like we're still getting fed bullshit that people are actually like creating and curating and publishing on things like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So like even the analog homestead people are still using their technology and, like Matt, what you said, like connecting to Starlink and uploading that shit. So like how authentic,
Like they get
is
their
it?
seed starters from Fred Meyer Delivery.
Right.
Like,
Right, exactly. Amazon's still dropping off their phone tripod and their extra
Their ring
light
lights.
and the ring lights, yeah. Brandon, what did you find?
So this person says alcoholism,
Oh,
and
I like the ism. It's not just alcohol; it's alcoholism.
and then this person replied saying, "Couldn't agree more. So many family members were alcoholics, and some even died, and we never even talked about it being their cause of death. It was the stroke that got them, never the booze that caused the stroke." And then this person says, "Booze causes strokes. Today I learned." And then this person replied, "Only if the wife isn't in the mood." That's
Jesus.
Gotta lighten the mood.
Booze causes strokes only if your wife isn't in the mood.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Not necessarily wrong.
but I feel like we have.
You know what? That's a good point. Thanks, OP.
Drunk and beat off.
It's a nice haiku.
But no, I think we have talked about that quite a bit about the Gen Z not drinking nearly as much as previous generations.
Although if smoking's coming back, maybe booze will start coming back.
And strokes. That's a double whammy. Smoking and drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. This person says, suffering in silence. A real man isn't afraid to ask for help. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. People seeking
Spoken like a true wuss.
Oh jeez, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize Reddit had babies on it.
Oh, did someone hurt your little feelings?
Oh, no. This podcast proudly stands up to everybody who needs help.
Did you need to call Battle Help?
Gonna need to get a job eventually, you slacker, to pay for all your therapy.
Our kids will be fine.
All right. Well, has that been an episode?
It's been
Have
a
we
short
reached-
episode,
have
but
we reached our
that's okay. Yeah, we've offended all of our listeners in one way or another, and I think that's a good way to put it to bed. Maybe we can do a call to action. Hey, listeners, if you smoke, no, I don't know.
Do it more.
Do it more. What have you all noticed?
You start that druggy crap on me, I will walk your happy ass out of here in 2 seconds.
That's as good a spot as any.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening, and thank you to our loyal patrons for supporting the show. If you haven't already, head over to Patreon at patreon.com/qualified nonsense to show your support and catch some exclusive content, including our show Qualified Nonsense After Dark. Watch us over on YouTube at youtube.com/@qualifiednonsense. Also, feel free to send any questions or comments to qualifiednonsense@gmail.com or hit us up on our socials or on Discord, found in the episode description. After you've done all that, please also rate, review, share, like, and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. We'll see you back here next week for another brand new episode of Qualified Nonsense.
Adios.
Auf Wiedersehen.